Now, if you are in a leadership position and you are listening to this, it is looking at communication maturity. And by that, I mean space to breathe, not responding or reacting. If you have a frustration come up, it is not responding immediately to that. It is being able to take a breath, think about the bigger picture, think about different communication styles where that person may be coming from. It's looking at being able to encourage that in all of your people. Again, it goes back to what kind of culture do you want to create and how are you modeling it? How are you leading it? Are you a reactive person that is too busy to have a conversation with anyone? Are you very impatient? Are you, if you're sitting at your desk and someone comes in to talk to you, do you kind of sigh and then look up a bit irritated? Or do you put everything down and welcome someone in? Now, again, reality, I know it's not always possible to be absolutely serene and calm and peaceful all the time. You're in a workplace. You're in a place where there are tasks to be done and results to achieve. So what I'm asking of you is, what is a balance and what is possible for you? What does it look like to be able to respond in the best way possible? What behaviors do you need to role model and what do you want to see from your people? It's also looking at a permission culture, not requiring people to answer questions immediately. This is sometimes where a lot of people struggle, because if they need more time to think, but they have been prompted and asked a question and the expectation of the culture is normally that you need to respond immediately, creating an environment where people can actually say, I just need time to process and think on that, is really, really powerful. A lot better response from that. The other one is really encourage questioning, as in, can I respond in writing, or I need clarity before I commit, and actually being open to being asked questions for clarification. It removes any misunderstanding, because as you and I both know with communication, just because you've said or communicated something, it doesn't mean it has landed in the way that you hoped with the other person. So you also need, if someone has not asked you any questions, I really encourage you to actually say to them, can you just repeat back to me what you've taken from this so I can know where we're at and if there's anything else that I need to confirm for you. Removing masking incentives. This is quite a different one. It's probably quite a new one, because when people in leadership actually value the thought processes and different approaches, rather than just wanting everyone to perform, and by perform, I don't mean being a high productive performer at work. When I say perform in this context, it's when they have to put on a fake personality. It's being able to create that safe space for them and acknowledge and recognize, because that can be really, really hard when you've got people that have had a lifetime of trying to fit. It might be that they don't even realize just how much they are masking to fit in. It is a gradual process. Now let's talk about non-punitive feedback and correction. This means not penalizing someone for questioning something that you have stated. Again, time and a place. If someone is being rude or disrespectful, absolutely. There needs to be a certain level of respect and communication. You are in a leadership position. However, this is vastly different from being able to encourage feedback and clarification and asking open questions. When people do that, they are not always challenging your authority. Creating a culture that can respect difference and that doesn't fear conflict. Because conflict, the perception is sometimes that it is unhealthy, that it means someone will not be nice. It means some people associate this word with aggression. So again, it's looking at the education of the culture, as in conflict is actually really natural, because conflict is a difference of opinion. And you and I both know a difference of opinion is actually really healthy, but it's how it's communicated, how it's delivered. Role modeling, boundaries, and the pacing. So let's talk about being able to really consider flexible options. Now, this also goes into, this sits within organizational and leadership. So identify with your team what kind of flexible options they might need. What accommodations do they need? And then how does that then work in with the organizational systems and policies that are in place now? And what needs to be shifted within that?